Alright guys, welcome to the first video of my, I believe I'm 5 weeks out. 5 weeks out from my show date. Let's make sure, because you know, sometimes I'm not so clear about my timing. So 6 weeks. I'm 6 weeks out. November the 5th is my show day. That's a good thing. This is actually supposed to be peak week. So since I'm starting the vlogs over from 6 weeks, I am going to be titling them a little differently and more concise. Let's get into the emotional struggle part since it's still fresh in my mind. Right now I'm feeling pretty good. I honestly have to tell you, prayer and Bible reading and personal study, and those of you who are JWs out there, you know what I'm talking about. But that has helped me a lot. Prayer and supplication is it. But let's be transparent as to what my emotional struggles have been. As a woman, we have emotional needs, and we need to know that we're loved. We need to know that we're sexy. We need accommodation. So do men too. They need respect. They need love too. But more so when it comes to women and our emotional makeup, those are things that we just need. And by me being married to someone I've known since childhood, and who's ex-military, post-traumatic stress disorder and manic depression and things like that has affected him from being overseas a few times, and just his personal life in general, which, you know, I won't go too deep into that. I do have 2 videos on my beauty channel of us talking about it, so if you want to check those out, I'll make sure they're linked down below. But knowing these things about my husband, I know I was okay with knowing that I wouldn't get those things from him, even though I know he felt, you know, the way I know he feels love for me, and he cares deeply for me, and he's very supportive. He's supportive in a different way for me, but I recognize his extreme support in the best way that he knows how. And so since the dieting has changed, oh my goodness, I have been feeling some resentment and animosity towards my husband. Let's just be real, because those things are not present with him as what I need emotionally, due to the fact that it's not completely his fault, you know. And when you are dieting and dieting down for a competition, which is totally different from dieting just to lose some weight, I've been on a no carb diet for days at a time, and I'll pick a day and have, you know, moderate amount of carbs or high amount of carbs, and then I go right back into my no carb days. And that's how I've been doing it. And just since it's been beginning that way, it has been bringing up some emotional things that I was okay with because I understood it, but it was bringing it back and making me angry and bitchy. Finally said it. It was making me feel like I was always angry and bitchy at my husband for no apparent reason. And I'm saying that now because I feel good now. And sometimes you have to sit and pray. You have to sit and think and look for the positive things and the people that you care about, even though they may not be doing things the way you would like for them to do. Look for the ways that they know how to do for you, just based off them living with you. So that was the emotional struggle that, you know, I was going through. It was really heart-wrenching. I mean, I would be sitting in the room with him and I would just have issues, just mental issues. It's just like if you are a person who watch, and if you are doing this, I hope I'm gonna get you to stop. But if you watch, see, I don't even watch it, so that's why I feel so weird. If you watch any of those like real life TV shows, or I think that's what they call it, like Basketball Wives and stuff like that, or any TV show that just brings up issues about relationships, women, and being a bad this and that, and they men ain't doing this and he doing this, and you know they men are doing certain things and you feel yours isn't. It's just like that. And as soon as you watch those things get into your mind, they get into your heart, you start churning and thinking, and then you start having an attitude for really honestly no reason. You know, this person is with you, they care about you, they love you, you start reevaluating everything that they've said, done, and like they don't really care. Those type of TV shows can ruin a relationship. I'm just gonna say that. Now, dieting and no carbs and being a bitchy person can ruin a relationship. So you have to get it under control. I thank God that I have some balance. I thank God that I do have some emotional support from other people when I need it. I know to go to them without feeling like I'm disrespecting my husband. You know, I'm glad I have that. I'm glad I have God to even talk to, because that's really just what's been happening. So that is what I mean by the emotional struggle that I have been going through. There's different things that happen to different people. Some people tend to have body image issues. They may find that, you know, surfing all through Instagram and you seeing all these so-called beautiful bodies, and not to say that their bodies aren't real. Some of them are photoshopped. And for me, being a digital media, you know, teacher, professor, I can see the difference. But some of them, it's not photoshopped. That is their life. That is what they look like. And you have to recognize that it has taken them years to get to that point, and for some of them it's just genetics. So comparing yourself becomes a problem when you're dieting and no carbs. That's a part of the bitchy part of it. If you're not in a relationship, you may not be bitchy towards, you know, your significant other. You may be bitchy towards your family or even to yourself because you're not where you feel you want to be. So that happens as an emotional struggle. Another thing that could happen when it comes to you have you become having an eating disorder. You start to pay too much attention to the scale, too much attention to macros and numbers and amounts, and just not seeing how the prep can make you better. So those are the struggles that I honestly say that I have dealt with, and have gotten past it, and I still got 6 more weeks to go because it's going to get deep down and dirty now. So if you are going through these certain things and you want to talk about them a little bit more, I just wanted to bring it out to you what I was going through. If you got any questions about emotional struggle when it comes to dieting, because it's going to get tougher for me. I already experienced the tough part of it before peak week, and I'm already like, I think I'll be ready anyway because I've already gone through it thinking that I would be competing October the 1st. So let me know if you guys got any questions. Hope this video was helpful for you. Since I'm outside of my gym, I need to get in here, get my workout on, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Ryan Little.